I hate to be, I mean, it's going to be catastrophic, honestly, especially through this portion. Look at the storm surge now. You can see right here's Perry, there's Live Oak. So this is I-10 right there if you're familiar with that area of North Florida. But here's Perry, and you can see the storm surge forecast right there with that onshore breeze bringing in those waves, 12 to 15 feet right here and just to the south of Perry. So that's concerning. So that could be as dangerous and catastrophic as Ian was. And then you go further down to the south, that's still pretty decent and damaging storm surge, 9 to 12 feet just south of the area. So what are we watching tonight? Well, we've got a really healthy and really strong and powerful storm. It is on the verge for all intents and purposes. This is a major hurricane because it's at 110, it needs to be 111. So you can see the storm right here. Still some outer rain bands impacting the Keys in southwest Florida. We'll see those tomorrow. And then you can see the satellite radar showing just an intensifying storm, honestly. These water temperatures, again, we've been talking about super warm, 88 degrees in some spots. And there's not any wind shear. So that's why we do anticipate this thing to really start to blow up, especially right before landfall. When does that happen? Well, this model has it right there, about 8 o'clock in the morning, winds at 1:30. So we're talking about it's 6, 7, 8 o'clock, maybe to around 10, that window of a landfall tomorrow with catastrophic storm surge and winds as high as 130. It's going to do some damage there. Thankfully, that's not a super highly populated area, but it's still going to do some damage. It still holds steady as a Cat 1 hurricane through Valdosta, back out towards southeastern Georgia, in towards Statesboro, back out towards Savannah. Charleston, going to get hurricane force winds, so it's going to be an issue for them as well, and then moves back into the Atlantic. And we'll worry about what it is going to do into next week because this is by the weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So we've got some time to watch whatever this question mark is. Back here at home, local impacts, winds still gusting at times 20 to 25. So everything very manageable here across South Florida. And also we're still tracking just a tremendous amount of tropical moisture with that high rainfall threat into tomorrow. But by the weekend, we do get a lot of dry air to move in, and that's going to feel nice and comfortable. Let's continue our live team coverage and bring in Glenn. Glenn, tonight, it's it's not what you want to see as far as forecasting a Cat 4. And, we've been saying, hey, this thing's going to blow up right before landfall.
We saw that pressure, too, drop earlier tonight, an indication that the storm was strengthening rapidly. So these next few graphics won't be an incredible surprise to you because the strongest winds, the most dangerous weather will be right around where the storm makes landfall tomorrow in the Big Bend section and moreover toward the northerly part of the Big Bend section of Florida. But you can see here the strongest winds right up, of course, right around the core of that storm, and then tropical storm force winds extending way out all over the state from the center of the storm. Also, the greatest tornado threat really stretches from southern Georgia and even in the Carolinas tomorrow all the way down through the Treasure Coast with the chance for isolated tornadoes. And I think Palm Beach County is in that mix too for some of those fast-moving rain bands. Just a slight risk for isolated tornadic activity. And Wednesday's heaviest rainfall potential will be up to the north, but everybody is going to see it maybe a band of rain swinging on through. We've already got these rain bands extending way out. There you see the eye again on the radar picture. Always easier to see on the radar there. Sometimes the clouds cover it when you're looking at satellite. And some of those showers and storms coming in along the west coast of Florida right now. Some really heavy rainfall and very gusty winds. This is the area on the western side of the state that has the highest tornado risk and already under a tornado watch for tomorrow. In our area, it's pretty quiet at the moment, but watch what happens as Idalia moves up into the Big Bend section of Florida. You see those rain bands not only spreading through central Florida, but all that moisture being drawn up from south of Florida into our area. And then as the storm starts to move across the northern part of Florida and through Georgia, it drags all those rain bands along with it. And it's during that time, especially I think for tomorrow afternoon, that we have the highest risk for those heavy bands of rain, as well as a little rotation in some of those bands where we could see an isolated tornado in our viewing area. Then, once we get into Thursday, it really starts to jet away from us and we're looking at things drying out a bit by the time we get to Friday and the holiday weekend. High pressure builds to the north of Idalia, pushes it back down to the south. A lot of models have it falling apart out there in the ocean. We'll see what happens after that. For now, looks like it's just going to stall out there through the weekend into the beginning of next week. Small craft advisory, obviously, the threat for bands of heavy rainfall and a few strong thunderstorms in the mix. About a 60 to 70% chance for rain tomorrow, 50% for Thursday, and then rain chances decrease as Idalia moves off the east coast of the U.S., with rain chances dropping to about 30% for the holiday weekend here in South Florida. Shane.